Hey everybody, it's Becky Adams here. Happy National Scrapbook Day. I'm excited to share a process video with you for Pebbles today. It's the Pebbles blog hop, and I created a layout today, or I'm going to create a layout today using the Jen Hadfield Cottage Living Collection. This is the second collection that Jen Hadfield has come out with Pebbles. If you don't know who Jen Hadfield is, she's the one behind the Tater Tots and Jello blog. And I've loved both of her collections that she's come out with Pebbles. And this cottage living one is so much fun to work with. And I just wanted to flip through this pattern paper pad with you and show you a few of the patterns that come, actually all of the patterns that come with this collection. It's got a really soft color palette with some grays and teals and peaches, pinks, and a tiny splash of yellow. And this pattern paper actually is where I started and where I got the inspiration for this page. So when I first saw this paper, the first thing that came to my mind was fussy cutting these flowers out. This paper was a little bit busy for my style, not something that I would use the entire sheet of probably, but I love those flowers. And so I started by fussy cutting a few flowers from that paper pad. And for the background of my page, I chose this kind of a tone-on-tone, the teal with a little bit of floral. And I got started with the background so it would be nice and dry, but I sprinkled some gold glitter spray. I didn't spray it with the nozzle. I just took it out, took the sprayer out like that, and just flicked it on my page. So this isn't what it looks like when you spray. But I started out with that, and I'm just going to set that aside for just a minute and let it keep drying. The photo I'm using today is this photo of my niece and my son, and they are only a couple of months apart, and they are the best of friends. And they have the best time when they do get together. They don't get together as often anymore because my niece moved away, but when they do get together, they have a lot of fun. And so I wanted to document this cute photo of them. They're just laying on the floor in my living room, watching a movie and just happy to be together. So this is the photo that I'm going to use. And I chose a couple of other pattern papers to kind of be the base, kind of map my photos. And I'm going to start with this gray one and just kind of build up from there. I'm going to put this to the left side. And then another fun thing that comes in the cottage collection, the cottage living collection, is this fun 3x4 cut apart sheet. And I cut apart one of the little 3x4 cards that says you and me. I'm gonna adhere that just right here next to the photo. And if you notice, I didn't add any adhesive. I only added adhesive in the middle so that I can still tuck a few elements behind there if I decide to. I pre-printed my journaling on a little bit of craft cardstock, just a little strip there. And once again, I'm just placing adhesive down the middle of that. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere this piece to the, I can't remember, yeah, I wanted to use this side. Just to make that stand out a little bit more, I wanted to add a splash of pink, so I'm going to adhere that. right here. And then I'm going to take this little tiny flower, and I want to add that just right there. I'm going to make sure and place it so I'm not covering my journaling. I'm going to add that right there. Okay, and then I think it's time I'm going to bring in my background paper. I'm still going to be careful with it. It's still a tiny bit wet. But this is where my photo and journaling block is going to go. So I'm going to add some adhesive to that. And I'm going to use these flowers that are in the straight line kind of as a guide to make sure that my photo block is nice and straight on there. You know what? I'm going to go up. No, I'm just going to go to the top of the flowers there. Use the top of those flowers as my guide. And then I'm just going to eyeball it on the edges because I want to keep it nice and centered. Okay, as you can see now we're kind of getting this design pulled together. And I put the gold paint on the top left and bottom right because I want this this layout to flow from the top left to the bottom right. I'm going to add some of these are from the DIY shop collection from American Crafts, and I love these. They're just really basic craft like shipping tags, and I love that they already have the string attached. So I'm going to add a couple of these, and this is one reason why I don't add adhesive all the way down. It's because I want to, what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to stick that down quite yet, is I want a couple of these craft tags to kind of be the background for the flowers that I fussy cut. So I'm going to add those tags. I'm going to add 2 tags to the top. I'm going to just tuck them right behind there. And I'm going to use these flowers again as a guide to get those nice and straight. Okay, and then it's time to add a bit of these flowers. And if you notice, this one is actually cut off the page, but I still fussy cut around it, and I'm going to use it. I'll just make sure that portion is tucked away. I'm just trying to decide which one of these flowers I want to go up here. Kind of liking the looks of that one. And then the other one is going to go down here. So I'm going to place this other tag right up here. I'll make sure that we want this to come down a little bit more. And I'm just checking, I'm kind of eyeballing it, how far I want it to hang down. I want the same perimeter around my page. Okay, I think we're going to go with right there. I'm going to get one more of these tags out. I'm going to cut this one down simply because I know that I put my adhesive right here, and it's not going to slide in all the way under, so I'm just going to just cut that one down a little bit, just so it's easier to place there. Okay, so I added some craft colored photo corners to this layout and the date, and there's just a few more little elements that I wanted to add before I call this one finished. So I have this cute little banner tag. This is from the first collection that Jen did with Pebbles, which is the homemade collection. And I just want to tuck this right under this flower right here. Just adhere that. And then I wanted to add a little bit more gold sparkle to this layout. I've only got just this little and sign right there and a few of the speckles of gold. So I wanted to bring something else gold together that kind of pulls it all together. So in Jen's first collection that she did with Pebbles, there's this awesome glitter tape. And I'm not sure if this is I think this is my third roll of that tape. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. But I thought that if I just added a little bit to the bottom of this layout, it would kind of ground everything and pull all of the gold elements together. So we're just going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to center it under my photo and journaling block here, under this pink pattern paper. And I think with that, we're going to call this one finished. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great day today for National Scrapbook Day and have lots of fun. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue bringing you process videos. And if you'd like to, give me the thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. You can find a full supply list and some detail photos of this layout on my blog at beckyadams.com, and I'll put that link just here below the video. Thanks for joining me today.